What's shaking here, buddy? Put that down just a hair. It's been a weird day. Been a weird last couple of days. Been a weird last couple of weeks. As you can see, I'm talking to you from my quote-unquote man cave, if you will, as opposed to being in my shop, turning, talking about doing a pen or something like that. Hey, Francis, how you doing? My health is taking a real turn for the worse. I really wish I could talk about something else, but today just kind of seemed to be the nail in the coffin, if you will. Hey, Paul, what's going on, brother? I just had like a meltdown today about 3 o'clock. I just got real emotional. And you started crying, to be honest with you. Trav, what's going on, man? Just knowing that my death is, coming. Hey, Phil, how you doing, man? Had a conversation with the wife just a few minutes ago. I just said, I'm missing. I don't know if I'm missing or not. I'm desiring. I don't want to die alone. But it's knocking on the door. The chest pressure is I went and saw the doctor. I talked to the doctor the other day. And I asked him, I said, look, man, just be honest with me. Am I dying? I understand. Kind of tough to talk about it. It's even hard to live with it. These last few days have just been hard on the ticker. And I kind of know that it's coming soon. I'm not a religious person. I'm not a hypocrite either. I refuse to be a hypocrite. I've done a lot of things in my life, but I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I can't be a hypocrite. I think it would be so unfair to myself and unfair to others if I were to try to be something that I'm not. And I just can't do that. But like I told Paige just a little while ago, I said, it bothers me that I can't be with people. Excuse me. Didn't think it was going to be this hard. I told her, I said, it's kind of like that guy on death row. I mean, I know I'm dying. I just don't know when, but I know that the pressure is there. And I just wish I knew. I just wish someone would just sit there and say, next Tuesday at 4 o'clock you're going to croak. And I can say, hey, that's cool. I can live with that, It's this freaking unknown that's just beating me to death, man. It's just, every time I move, every time I breathe, I'll feel this pressure on my chest. Hey, Raymond. Sorry to burden everybody with this, but it's just been, I enjoyed doing these, I really did. I enjoyed doing these go lives. I enjoyed doing the wood turning, and I still do. I just, hey Tracy, how you doing? I just feel like this is it. I'll do some more if I can. I'd love to keep on giving pins away, if I can maybe pay the karma forward. That's what it is. But just trying to live with it every day. Just trying to, seize the day, carpe diem, if you will. All right, knowing that that one day, sooner or later, more than likely sooner, it's going to be my last day. And I don't even know if it's going to happen nighttime, or if it's going to happen 5 minutes from now. Yesterday, well, it's not going to happen yesterday, but it's just this. A condemned man gets more goddamn respect than I do. The condemned man knows to the second when he's going to die. And I guess we all, one day at a time, that's it, It's just hard. It's just, and I guess the bottom line is no one ever promised you anything. I think the promise made to you at birth was that you're going to die eventually. That was the promise. That's the one true promise that you could take to the bank, and yet we all don't think about it. Okay, it's there, and we put it behind us. We don't put it in our minds. We don't think about it because it's not something anybody wants to think about. I don't want to think about it. But today, just kind of, the last couple of days, just been kind of, I'm giving everything away. Like today, for example, I gave away all my books on air power. There's a friend of mine that I went to college with. His name was, I'm brain dead now, Trent Barcroft. Okay, I talked to him last week. I'm gonna hook up with him, try this week or next week if I can. He's out doing the thing. He's out there. Hey Patterson, if I'm around next week, Patterson, I'm gonna join you. Hey Donna and Sharon, how y'all doing? But I'm gonna give him all my books on military history. Jack Linder, I've got a whole bag full of electronic, cables, and so I threw between you and Larry. Y'all might find a use for it, or just tell me it's not worth anything. We'll just throw it away. I don't know. I'm gonna post all my wood, everything I've ever made that I still have that my wife. That's one of the worst things about being a wood turner. Okay. And I'm sure I'll bet you anything Bobby Valancourt, who's the guy I went to school with, is probably the same way. Hey, Francis. Well, the doctor said that, Dr. Rom said that I asked him, and I asked a friend of mine who I play cards with, his name is Bill Erdley. I said, is there anything else that I can do right now? Is there any surgery, anything like that? And Dr. Rom kind of shook his head and said, no, you've done all you can do. It's just a matter of trying to treat it with drugs, and that's just not happening. So, the thing is, I've had a good life. I'm not poo-pooing. Okay, I'm sorry for a lot of things. Okay, but I'm not unhappy with my life. I've made some really good friends. I've lost some friends because of some dumb things that I did. I sure wish I had a chance. If I could, somewhere out there in La La Land, if David Jackson's ever listening to this or hears about this, look, David, I'm sorry. I am from the bottom of my heart. I was told that you were dead. I think that your mother was the one who said to me that you were dead years and years and years ago. And then I heard that maybe you weren't dead. And I had told a lot of people that you were dead, and that bothers me, okay? Especially if you're alive. I mean, it just really bugs me to death, okay? So, if you ever hear about this, David, and I never hook up with you, understand it from my heart, man. I really thought you were dead. I would never, ever, 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 ever make up a story where someone had died. I wouldn't do that, okay? I did have a 352-mile-an-hour Porsche when I got back from Italy, not knowing anything about cars. And I did have my Porsche did have 14 gears. Never having driven a car, didn't know that 14 gears was not cool. I don't know why I felt the need to tell lies. I did. Okay. I told the Whopper. My mom called them Winnie Whoppers. Yeah, I do, Tracy. I do. This kind of the thing is. I mean, during a 24-hour period of time, I probably feel bad for about 23 and a half hours. It's just today was. I've been meaning to go live for a couple times, and every time I'm about ready to go live, bam, the heart kicks in, and it's like dog bite it, It's okay, why, okay, and every time I've completed projects. I mean, it's funny because my shop is in my house. I can pretty much get up at 2 o'clock in the morning if I want to, and get out there in my shop in my skivvies. And do my own thing. I don't have to worry about, grossing out the neighbors at 2 o'clock in the morning, Not that they should be looking in my house at 2 o'clock in the morning, but just in case, So, but when I started ready to do these go lives, it just kind of seems like it's been like, the pressure starts off in your chest. And then it just blossoms, okay? And it just you get this, you can't breathe, and all of a sudden you get. I can't. There was an album by Manfred Mann. It's called Roaring Silence, and that's what it is. It's Roaring Silence. Hey, Mike. No, Mike. It was kind of funny one time. I was doing a go live, and I was in my shorts. But the lathe was in front of me, and I thought, well, they can't see anything. Trust somebody so they're going like, dadgummit, he's in the skivvies. It was like, holy shit! All right, never mind, can't do that. So I deleted the go live because it was really kind of funny, No, I'm not skivvies. Although, can't go any further than that. But anyway, it's kind of funny. I will do it again. We got a group, Patterson Grant, the guy who's on here right now. He is an accomplished. He's in the military, number one. Shout out to the military. But he is an accomplished wood turner, pen turner, wood crafter with casting materials and stuff like that. I would ask him to tell me how I do it, but then he'd have to shoot me with the secret and everything like that, so I'm not going to ask him. Besides, like I said, he's in the military. He's used to shooting people, So, but we're going to get together, hopefully, on the, I guess, the weekend after the 4th. Brian, how you doing? And just kind of have a group of people who are into pen turning and stuff like that, and to kind of get together and, and that's one of the things I look forward to is that fellowship with other people, and also with the people that I've known through high school, college. Bubba Rosenthal, this guy, he and I were in the band together, okay, up in North Georgia College, which I'm tore up. The Golden Eagle Marching Band is no more. They killed that off a few years ago. I guess they had their reasons, I suppose, and it's too bad. But I'm glad I'm not there because I would have missed it, and that would have been too bad. But anyway, Bubba Rosenthal owns a or more liquor stores down in Savannah, Georgia, and the man is funny. If you ever get a chance to see some of his videos that he does on YouTube, or not YouTube, but Facebook, I mean, he's funny. He's a little short guy. He's a short guy, okay? But he's just got a really cool sense of humor, okay? I would wish we could say we were closer in college. We weren't, okay? But, we grow up, we go on with lives, and he's obviously done very well in his, and got a fantastic wife. It looks like some really great kids, too, So, anyway, so listen, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do another. I'd done several pins, and I guess what I'm going to do is maybe what I'll do is I'll post. That's what I'll do. I'll post them on Facebook, and you can go to my Facebook page. It'll be under Sharp Turnings, SharpTurningz. Z was like a little flare, a little, hey, look at me type thing. But go there and check it out. And if you see something you like, just say, hey, Eric, I like that, and we'll work out the postage. You got to cover me the cost of the postage, okay? Because some of these things are, like I said, I did these tea lights years ago, and it was one of those things where I did it and then I don't do it anymore. And so if I'll post them on Facebook, it doesn't cost me a dime to post them on Facebook. If you like them and you want them, give me a shout. We'll find out what it costs to, post them to you. If you'll cover the cost of the postage, they're yours, okay? Because I know that when I die, here comes that death word again. I don't want my wife to have to deal with throwing them away, and she will have to throw them away because there's just no place in the house for them, and I certainly will not take them with me. Okay, so I'll start posting them tonight. I'll take pictures of them maybe tomorrow. I'll start taking photographs of them, and then I'll post them on Sharp Turnings page. And you can go there and you can just say, hey, if you don't, you don't, okay? But if you see something, or if you got a friend of yours that might be interested in just looking at, like I said, just cover the cost of the postage, and it's yours, okay? I like I said, one of my unrealized dreams was Picasso-esque stardom, and for some goofy reason, it just never hit. And I'd rather you have it and enjoy it than have it wind up in the trash can somewhere. So let's just kind of keep an eye out for that. And I'm not going to do it all at once. I've got it's going to blow your mind. I've got stuff, and then I got more stuff. So. The other thing I'm going to do also, too, I had for some reason, as kids, as a kid, when I lived in Weinheim, Germany, I would drive the train. The German had it was a really kind of goofy looking train. It was run by electricity, okay, but I'd ride the train from Weinheim to Mannheim, okay, and because we lived on the economy in Germany, back when I was a really young kid. But anyway, when I got back here to the States in 73, 4, 5, 75 I think was when I rekindled my interest in trains, okay? I never actually went to the extent of, building the big diorama or anything like that. Some of these HO scale train people do, and there are some really elaborate, there's a one down here down here in downtown Beaufort, okay, this place is, you can spend a couple hours in there and just freak out, just watch all the trains go by and all the stuff they do. But anyway, I'm going to be getting rid of those trains as well. I've got about, maybe, I don't know, probably about 30 or 40 engines, okay, and a couple hundred cars, cars being, passenger cars or freight cars, things like that. So I'm going to be posting those as well. And again, like I said, if you spot something you like, just cover the cost of the postage, and I'll put it in the mailbox to you, and you'll be fine. Okay. And again, like I said, I'm not trying to be melodramatic. I mean, I'm just trying to say that, look, because Peg doesn't know to do this stuff. And I've already made plans. Rob Rawson's a good friend of mine. I met him through Gwinnett Woolworth Association. He's already agreed, thank you very much, Rob, again, to come in and, on my passing, to take care of the Powermatic. And, I told Peg, I said, there's no reason in the world why you can't get at least $1,000 for that Powermatic, I mean, heck, it's a $3,000 machine, but I can't imagine anybody not wanting to pay $1,000 for that sucker. But Rob will take care of that, and I appreciate that, and anything else is of a woodworking nature, he's going to get that. Rob Austin, just in case anyone doesn't know Rob, if you have a request, a woodworking request, you want a table built, or he's actually the man you probably want to talk to, and he does it as a hobby. I don't know how much he'd charge you. I don't know if he might not charge you anything if you talk to him nice enough, but he's a good guy to know. He's a good guy. Don't get into talking about The Martian. God, geez, don't go talk about The Martian. The man will talk your ass off about The Martian. Okay. By the way, The Martian is a good movie. Okay. But if you sit there and analyze it like Rob and I have done, there's so many holes in the movie. I don't think the movie was actually ever designed to be picked apart. And Rob and I have picked that poor Bubba apart. But it's a good movie, okay? The book's even better. Rob will never find out because that's another thing, too. And I'm going to say this, okay? In conjunction with this dying thing. My heart goes out to Rob. Rob is a good guy, but he cannot read a book. He read books when he was in the Air Force because he was an Air Force mechanic, an engine mechanic on aircraft, okay? But anytime he would read a book, he had to read for technical books. And everything had to cross the T's and dot the I's. And he told me one time, he says, Eric, I just cannot read a book for enjoyment. And I thought, wow, how tough would that be to go through life not being able to enjoy a book? I mean, I in my heyday, I had probably in excess of 4,000 books. That's not a lie. And all of them I've read at least once, and several of them more than once, okay? 2001: A Space Odyssey, I can't tell you how many times I've read that book. The first book I bought, I bought in a bazaar in Istanbul, Turkey, back in the 60s, late 60s, and it was A Swordsman of Mars, okay? It was a cheesy book about some man who goes to sleep here and is transported via some kind of Martian something or another back to 1 million years ago when Mars had an atmosphere and he became the Swordsman of Mars, okay? And it was just really kind of a cool book. I mean, you wouldn't believe it today, but it's Rich Carcelli, and that's a man right there that I haven't talked to in a coon's age. Rich and I, went to school together in Vicenza, Italy, way back when. I don't know if he and I actually went to school together, but I think your dad, was your dad a sergeant or something like that? I don't recall. I knew the Carcellis somehow or another. I just not really sure how I know it. And like I said, it's been such a long time ago, but I sure as heck enjoyed meeting people again. I wish there was a way that I could see. There's a guy by the name of Mr. Damaso, who was the band teacher in Vicenza, and he was DOD employed. And apparently he retired there in Italy. And he maybe still works at the base exchange or someone told me the food court. I'm not really sure what that is. Maybe it's like a food court at the mall or something like that. But anyway, I wish I could, just, hey, how you doing? But that may not happen either. So it is what it is. I know that a friend of mine tried to go back to Vicenza, I guess probably about 10 years ago, and was not allowed on the base because he was not an active duty military. And the military takes a dim view of, civilians coming on their base when all they want to do is, look around, okay? Which I kind of respect, too, because there's a lot of terrorists out there who might be looking to do bad things to people, and as a consequence, it's why take the chance? There's no point in it, and I agree with them 100%. So, anyway, I'm going to do another go live here, if my heart will allow me to do so. And I will try to have a more upbeat attitude. I think the thing that just kind of got me today was I just knew that I was dying. I don't know if I was dying right then and there, but I sure felt like it was like knocking on the door, and you just can't imagine. Well, maybe you can imagine how debilitating that is. How nothing else can function. You just can't think about anything else but that. Okay, and I'm sure that's probably not a good thing to do. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. And I'm just going to... Sorry if I got emotional with you guys. I didn't mean to. but it just kind of. Anyway, so let's plan on doing a Monday. Let's see. Monday's going to be Tuesday's 4th of July. Let's do Monday, okay? And let's do this. Let's do Monday night. Monday night's going to be patriotic themed, okay? That's what we'll do. Hey, Bonnie. Oh man, Bonnie Edwards is the bomb. Here to tell you, I'm going to tell you that forever. Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. Bonnie Edwards is the bomb. Bonnie, I'm saying that to you right now, okay? You are the bomb. I always said that to you, though. Let's do a patriotic themed on Monday, okay? We'll be thinking about the 4th of July. We'll do a pin. The lucky winner will win that pin. And like I said, I'll get your address and all that kind of stuff, and then you'll be the lucky winner. And we'll say it again right now. Think of a number between 1 and 500 on Monday night at 9 p.m. Okay. After it starts, give me a number between 1 and 500. I will select the number, hopefully that evening. Okay, by random generation, and whoever has the correct number will win that pin. And the pin will be patriotic. It'll be red, white, and blue. Actually, I had this. I had this pin I had done a couple of years ago. I check this out. I used a loofah pad. You know the women use, and the loofah pad has such a really cool. The loofah, I think, is kind of a sponge. Okay, and it has like a really cool structure to it. And when you mix it with aluminite, which is a rosin, okay, the red, the white, and the blue just all kind of melded together and everything like that, and made it for a really cool looking pin. I mean, it has this kind of red, white, and bluish with a kind of almost like straw embedded in the material. And I always thought it was just a really cool pin. So maybe we'll do a Sierra pin with a loofah pad. You know, you can double for a back scratcher. If you have to be a woman and you win it, you know. And whoever wins it, okay? And so I'm going to end it on there because I have to... one of the few things, I can't say her name. I don't want to say her name. But a doctor, a cardiologist, said to me, Eric, when you get to feeling bad, and you will get to feeling bad, and it's gotten worse over the years to the point where right now it's just washate. Yes, it is sponge. You can cut it and grow another one. It's a true loofah. Mary Jane Swinsky Sullivan. My buddy. Okay? But as the pain, as the pressure grows, you're going to find yourself looking for ways to alleviate the pain or alleviate the pressure. And one of those ways is highly illegal. Okay? Johnny Law would love to give me a ticket. But you know what, Johnny Law, knock yourself out. If that's what's going to do it for you that day, then say I love you, knock yourself out. I do it here in the privacy of my own home. You know, I'm not offending anybody or bugging anybody. I've become not an advocate, but I do believe that there are some truly dumbass laws on the books. Okay, and this is one of them. Okay, I think more people die from alcohol consumption or getting behind the wheel of a car and texting or something like that than has ever died or ever will die from cannabis. Okay, and so that is what it is. Okay, so anyway, I'm not going to do it online because someone here was like, "Oh, you can't do that shit." Okay, so I'm gonna part now. I will expect to see everybody on Monday night. Okay, give me your number because I know in your heart of hearts you want that deadgum loofah pad / red, white, and blue pen to go in your collection or go in your, hey, look what I got. Okay, so be there or be square Monday night, 9 p.m. Okay. Ryan Gustafson, how are you doing, sir? Be there, Ryan, 9 o'clock, Monday night, okay? You're going to apply for a free pen. All right, guys, listen, I'm out of here, man, because I got to go. I got to take care of the pressure in my heart, okay? Y'all take care. I will talk to you later. Good night.